Hello guys, welcome back to Mathric. This is the first time you have come across with this channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so the next time you may see the new update. Today's lesson we are looking at introduction to trigonometric equation. First of all, in the trigonometric equation there are some principles which you should follow, which is the quadrants. I guess you have all come across with quadrants. So quadrants are like this one. We have sine, cos, and tan are positive here in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, only sine it is positive. Only sine it is positive. Cos and tangent here it is negative. Only tan is positive here. Only tan. So sine and cos in the third quadrant they are negative. In the fourth, only cos here it is positive. So for sine and tangent they are negative in the both quadrants. So there are some equations which you should follow. We have a sine squared a plus b sine a plus c equals to 0, because this is a kind of a quadratic equation. As you can see, we have a, b, and c. So here, when a is equals to 0, this is the first option. When a is equals to 0 from this quadratic equation, then equation it will be b sine a plus c equals to 0, because here where there is a there is 0. So 0 times sine a, it is or 0, in which we are going to have let's make sine b sine a to be the formula, in which it will be b sine a is equals to minus c divided by b divided by b. So here we are going to remain with sine a equals minus c over b. And when finding the angle, it will be a equals sine inverse of minus c over b. Minus c over b. We are going to have two possible values of a for this kind of equation. For Roman numeral 2, if when b is equals to 0, here it was a equals to 0. So we are going to substitute where there is b here. So we are going to have a sine squared a plus c is equals to 0. Then a sine squared a equals to minus c when c approaches the equal sign, in which we are going to have, let's divide throughout with a so that sine a remain alone over a. So sine squared a is equals to minus c over a. So you put the square root here, even here. So sine a equals to plus or minus c minus c over a. In this kind of equation, we are going to have 4 in this kind of equation here. A, B, and C are non-zero. Are non-zero from this quadratic equation. Then the quadratic equation it will be a sine squared A plus B sine A plus C is equals to 0. So now we are going to use the quadratic equation, the quadratic formula which we all know, which is sine A is equals to minus B plus minus square root of B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. So this is just an introduction to trigonometry equation. So in trigonometry equation, there are some often identities which we normally use. Let's take it as number. Trigonometry equation. It is cos squared A plus sine squared A is equals to 1. We all know that this is an identity equation. So we have to consider into this kind of equation. Another one, this is Roman numeral 1. Roman numeral 2, it is 1 plus tan squared A, it is equals to sec squared A. So make sure you all know these kind of identities for you to solve some of the trigonometry equation. Other one, for number 3. For number 3, it is cot squared A plus 1. This one is equals to cosec squared A. So this equation you must take into consideration when solving trigonometric equation. So let's start with the examples. Example solve 1, which is 5 sine x plus 3 is equals to 0. And the B and 1 we have 5 sine x plus 3 equals to 0. So we have to take 3 to the other side, in which it will be 5 sine x to minus 3. Then you divide throughout with the 5, in which we are going to remain with the sine x equals minus 3 over 5. Then what you do here, you do x equals sine inverse of minus 3 over 5. Then you punch on calculator, on which you are going to have x equals to 36.869. So we are not yet done. So let's draw a quadrant. This is just a first angle, and here, if you can see, there's a negative here. So we have to go where sine is negative. So let's draw a quadrant here. We are drawing a quadrant. So they're saying 36, if you can see the 36 angle, it is found in the first quadrant here. 36.869, and the alternative angle for other side, it will be also 36 here, 0.8. So we are looking where sine it is negative. So if you can see, in the first quadrant, sine it is positive, and in the second it is positive. So where sine it is negative, it is here, and third and fourth. So what you do, you come here. So this is a straight line which is add up to 180. So we are going to add 180 degree plus 86.86 degree, in which we are going to have 216.87 if you round off. Yeah. Then for the second one, where sine it is negative, it is in the third. So there is also a reflection here, which is 86.869. So we are going to subtract 360. We are going to subtract this angle from 360, which is 360 degree minus 86.87 degree. So the answer which we are going to have, it is 3.13 degree. So now the values, therefore the values which we have of x, it is 216.87 degree, and 3.13 degree. So these are the angles which we are looking for, two possible angles, and this question here. So let's go for number